Good afternoon and welcome to the Beckenham home pitch. Today we have the Thurrock T-Birds ladies versus the Beckenham first team. Today for the home team we have Mallory Bott, Sophia McGawley-Cave, Amy Finn, Abby Pottier, Amy Hooton, Davina Caitlin, Beth Pickers, Sian Hobday, Izzy West, who is captain for today, Bree Hill, Emma Johnson, Lizzie Nicol, Chloe Graves, Olivia Haywood, Gio Comerford, Lucy Hooton, Destiny Jordanfield, Emma Santamaria, who is vice-captain, and Kirsty Long. For the Thurrock ladies team, we have Lauren Paul, Sian Fagg, Sophia John, Poppy Jones, Nicole Smith, Sarah Dyche, Maddie Lockwood, Sam Wilmot, who is captain for Thurrock, Amy Parsad or Radders, Jade Wong, Abby Jones, India Harvey J, Sophie Tyler, Hannah Thornhill and Izzy Lush. With their reserves, Jessica Scrace, Hannah Smith, Moji Banjo, Claire Phelps, Amy Patel, Corinne Birch and Ella Loveridge.
Okay, Sam, you ready?
Today we kick off the game with Beckenham kicking to Thurrock, although unfortunately due to the wind the ball doesn't quite go 10. So this time it will be a scrum to Thurrock.
Yeah, come on, Alex. No chance today. Oh no.
Clearly got two very strong sides on the scrum. Fortunately that was a collapsed scrum, so they will be resetting. I believe due to the large amount of rain that we've been having recently, as well as the snowfall, the ground is a little bit chewed up, probably from a game yesterday. So they've decided to move the scrum a little bit closer to the camera. Beckenham do well to attempt to drive Thurrock back, although they maintain their ground, and the ball goes straight to the hands of Izzy Lush, who makes a fantastic line break, with Abby Jones getting there. However, Beckenham have stolen the ball. The scrum half Radders has brought down number 12, Lizzie Nicol. This time it is Abby Portier on the ground. Beckenham do well to perform a miss pass. Beckenham have done well to release pressure on them with a brilliant kick by Bree Hill, which has gone into touch just before the halfway line, leaving Beckenham still in their own half. Be a Thurrock line out with Sian Fagg throwing the ball into the line out. Poppy Jones goes up and takes the ball very nicely. I believe the referee has given the penalty to Thurrock for a high tackle. Beckenham were excellent at taking the ball, but the result of that kick, Beckenham have taken it into touch. Once again, it is a Thurrock line out. Poppy Jones does well to take it, and the Thurrock team set up their maul. They catch Beckenham off guard, and this time it is Captain Sam Wilmot running through. And the referee has pulled it back for an earlier infringement by Beckenham. Thurrock once again run fiercely back into the pack of Beckenham and are rewarded with the first try of the game. Oh, or not quite. I think that was a bit of an early celebration. And, I believe Beckenham have done well to hold up that try. So it's a worse feeling when you celebrate a little bit too early. But nonetheless, Thurrock will have a chance to run straight back at Beckenham after this kick. Although most likely they're going to be looking to go into touch. However, they don't quite make it. This time it goes to the hands of Lauren Paul. An excellent tackle by Beckenham. This time Jade Wong runs into the pack. Very long pass, narrowly missing the knock-on. But India Harvey this time is running into the pack, with Chloe Graves bringing her to the ground. Jade Wong performs a very nice chip kick through. And number 15, Geo Comerford, narrowly misses going into touch, but Thurrock have run through and scored the try anyway. I believe that was Sophie Tyler that scored that try. So that brings the first game to 5-0 to Thurrock. This will be a bit of a difficult kick for, I believe it's Sian. Take it from the right side as right-footed kicker. Although she makes an excellent attempt, it just goes right at the post, leaving the score as 5-0. Beckenham once again lines up to take the kick by Bree Hill. This time it does go 10, even with the resistance of the wind, but goes straight into touch on the other side. Once again, it is a Thurrock line-out. Poppy Jones with a large success rate so far in the game. Another excellent tackle by Beckenham. But Jade Wong kicks it wide once again into space, and this time off this side of the pitch, right in front of the camera, so you'll get a very nice view. This time this will be a Beckenham line-out, the first one of the game. This time it misses the entire pack and goes straight to the back player. Although with a slight missed pass, Beckenham do well to maintain possession of the ball. This time I believe that was run in by Lizzie Nicol. My apologies, I think that was actually Chloe Graves. Abby Pottier does well to gain ground for Beckenham. And once again, the ball is played out. And this time it is number 12, Lizzie Nicol. Thurrock being very quick off the line, taking the advantage that Jade Wong kicks very far downfield, and Beckenham does very well to chase it, but unfortunately it does go into touch.
It's a streaming. Seriously, score.
Oh, you're strong.
Yeah, I know you. Yeah, last time we done this was whack.
So well.
Beckenham does well to win the line out, however I think that was Nicole Smith that has jumped on the ball just as it has gone to ground. And the referee has awarded Thurrock with the penalty. I believe that was not rolling away by Beckenham. I'm not quite sure why the penalty is now being given to Beckenham. However, that may have been for a knock-on. Beckenham does well to push Thurrock off of the ball in the scrum. Another very good kick from Bree Hill, although it goes straight to the hands of Hannah Thornhill, who makes a break. Once again, Thurrock have been given the penalty. Once again, I'm not sure what that is for. But nonetheless, the ball is running by India Harvey-J. Although Beckenham are doing very well to be quick off the line in defence. Thurrock push on ever further. Thurrock seem to be identifying that they have a bit of a mismatch of numbers on the far left and may possibly be able to make a breakthrough. There has been a missed pass. The referee brings it back for an earlier infringement by Beckenham and gives a penalty to Thurrock for a high tackle. Thurrock decided to go left again. This time trying to drive their way over the line to get their second try. Unfortunately for Thurrock, that was held up by Beckenham. A brilliant effort, and this time they're deciding to take the ball as quickly as possible. And it has not quite gone 10, and it's picked up by Abby Jones, who runs straight back at them and once again suffers a high tackle. However, I don't believe the referee has seen it, and this time it's Sian Fagg that makes a break and pops the ball straight back up to Radders. Sophie Tyler takes on the role of scrum half, passes to Abby Jones, then to Maddie Lockwood, then to Captain Sam Wilmot. Very fast play from Thurrock. Although even with the fast play, Beckenham seem to be keeping up very well and reforming that very strong defensive wall against them. Once again, Hannah Thornhill does very well to chase the ball, but it does go into touch. However, this time the referee is bringing it back for Beckenham not rolling away. I believe he's taken the time off to have a speak with the captain of Beckenham. This time Thurrock have decided to go right, and it is Sarah Dyche running into the pack. An excellent pass out wide to Abby Jones, who powers on through. This time Jade Wong takes a 9 position. And the pressure from Beckenham has forced the knock-on by Thurrock, awarding them with the penalty. I believe the time has been taken off for a Beckenham injury. Looks like the injury has been dealt with. Now we set up for a Beckenham scrum. Beckenham do well to get it out, although Maddie Lockwood is very quick out of the scrum. Take a fast ball down the line. So excellent Beckenham. I believe that was Gio Comerford again. Beckenham are taking advantage of their kicking abilities, but the ball is gathered by Izzy Lush and kicked back by Sophie Tyler. An excellent kick downfield that Beckenham just don't quite get under and have allowed it to go dead. It's a very equal match in size and strength in the scrum. It's always good to see a fierce bit of competition from both sides. The referee has awarded the penalty to Beckenham for not rolling away. Beckenham have opted to take the scrum. It's no surprise really that Beckenham have opted for the scrum. With the wind against them, the kicks probably aren't going quite as far as they're intended to. This time Beckenham goes over the far side. Once again, Grubber kicks through. Emma Johnson was very quick on that ball, but unfortunately did not quite get there in time, and the ball has gone into touch once again. This game, not unlike the men's game yesterday, appears that it's going to be a very forward-dominated game, other than, of course, the kicks. But with the vast number of line-outs and scrums we've already seen in this half, it is no doubt that this will continue. Once again, Poppy Jones takes the ball. It's passed out to Jade Wong, who late passes to Sam Wilmot, who gains a good few metres. Jade taking advantage of the wind on her side once again, kicks the ball downfield and is missed by Gio Comerford. And Hannah Thornhill is very quick on the ball. You need to shove her. Once again, Beckenham prepare for their kick. Most likely aiming to go into touch once again, and that they have, although it has not gained them a lot of ground, unfortunately. This time it will be a Thurrock scrum. This time Beckenham do very well to dominate the scrum, although they have collapsed on the far side. Thurrock are attempting to run into the pack and force their way through the Beckenham defence, and they've been awarded with the penalty as Beckenham were unable to get out of the ruck. Thurrock continue to drive onwards, going ever further left to push a hole through the Beckenham defence or get into an opportune moment to be able to get the ball out wide to the backs, as they now have. They've got an overlap to Abby Jones, who runs through and scores the next try of the game. An excellent movement from Thurrock, very well executed set-piece movement, and that has rewarded them with a new try, giving them 10 points to 0 for Beckenham. Half the game does seem to be ever so slightly dominated by Thurrock, with Beckenham still doing well to fight back and throw a few curveballs in there for their kicks. However, majority of the game has been played in their half, most likely due to the wind direction being very much against them. However, once again, Sian Fagg lines up for the kick. Again, a difficult angle for her to get, especially with the wind against her, most likely trying to push it a little bit right. However, that does not deter her one bit, and she has scored the conversion. It's an excellent kick from her, and very well executed, which now brings the score to 12-0 to Thurrock. Wind picks up at just the wrong point, pushing the Beckenham kick to go back behind the halfway line, bringing it to the centre of the pitch once again for a scrum. The wind seems to be picking up quite a bit, not in the favour of Beckenham, sadly. This time Thurrock slightly have the upper hand in the scrum, although number 9 Izzy West is very quick off the line. But Thurrock kicks deep into the Beckenham half, but is gathered by Gio Comerford once again. Makes a very good line, but India Harvey is just there in time to bring her to the ground. This time I think that was Sophie Tyler managing to just hold on to the ankles of the Beckenham player, bring her to the Once again, Beckenham release pressure on themselves by kicking the ball. This time it goes to the hands of Jade Wong. Thurrock continue to drive on straight into the wall that is Beckenham. It's a fantastic tackle from Beckenham. Once again, I think that was Chloe Graves. I think the referee was not happy with that for some reason, has given the penalty. Thurrock do well to get it out, but unfortunately that miss pass didn't quite go as planned, and Beckenham have turned over the ball. I think that was number 8, Sean Hobday. The referee is blown up for an earlier infringement for a penalty, although there seems to be an injury to a Thurrock player. We're hoping this isn't a potential game-cancelling injury. So obviously no one likes getting an injury in the first half of the game, then having to come off, sadly. However, we do have a shout out today to Hannah Thornhill's family. They're very good at keeping up with our games. They watch every week, and a few weeks ago they were actually supporting us from Tenerife, which obviously is an amazing commitment to supporting the T-Birds. Hannah has told me several times how lucky she is to have her family supporting her in the way they do. So hello to Kath and Keith Thornhill and Alan and Mary Thornhill, and hope you enjoy the rest of the game. Number 9 Riders taking control of her back line. getting them set in the way she wants. This time it is a Beckenham-dominated scrum. They decide to take it out to the backs. We very nearly make a break through the Thurrock line. Number 13 once again, Chloe Graves. They've noticed there's a mismatch of numbers, although India Harvey doesn't let that fool her, and they force a knock on by Beckenham. And Thurrock have turned over the ball, and Jade Wong makes an excellent kick. Unfortunately, Beckenham are just not in time to gather. So Thurrock fighting as hard as they can to turn the ball back over once again. Well, there seems to be a little bit of confusion as to who actually has possession. But the wind dies down just enough for Bree Hill to make a kick down the far side and into touch. Once again, Poppy takes the ball. Thurrock run into contact, and Sam Wilmot continues to drive forwards. Once again, an excellent kick from Jade Wong, obviously using the wind to her advantage as long as she possibly can. The referee has played advantage for Thurrock for a knock-on by Beckenham, and therefore they have won the penalty. Beckenham push a little bit early there and have collapsed the scrum. Seems to be a bit of an issue on that right side as it keeps going. Although unfortunately there looks like there has been an injury or two. It's always concerning when it comes to an injury in a scrum. So obviously the most vital parts of your back and neck are pushed against each other, and it can be potentially a very dangerous issue. Although everyone appears to be standing, which is always a good sign.
Bruising, that feels so big. Like this. Like this, so I've landed like this, and then because I've got the guy on top of me, so it's a weight in the spot, I'm going like this here. She's screaming my ankles I don't say that.
Everyone appears to be up and okay, so we'll be continuing with the scrum. Once again, Beckenham do well to dominate the scrum, and they've managed to take the ball on the outside. Although Jade Wong doesn't let that deter her, neither does Rudders, bringing both Beth Pickers and Olivia Haywood to the ground. This time it's Abby Potier running into the line. Maddie Lockwood taking this tackle. Beckenham have been given the advantage, most likely for a offside by Thurrock. Beckenham take the good option to go to the far right side once again. John Hobday taking one. I was incorrect, the earlier infringement was for not releasing. This time Beckenham goes wide right. And Thurrock's pressure is forced to knock on by Gio Comerford. So I believe that was a little bit high from Beckenham, but Thurrock maintained possession of the ball. Rudders allows time for her team to get set before attacking once again. Jay takes advantage of the kick, and it just goes over Olivia Haywood's head and further down the pitch, but she's managed to gather it and pass to her teammate, who makes an excellent pass to Gio Comerford. An excellent runner who's done well to gain several metres for her team. That is Amy Finn. Beckenham are taking a very fast play and confusing Thurrock with an excellent tactic of going to the far right again, where Thurrock are a little bit low on numbers. This time it's Mallory Bott running into contact, but she gets hit very well by Sam Wilmot. The referee has once again awarded Beckenham with the advantage.
To Beckenham!
Beckenham have opted for the scrum. This time Thurrock are dominating the scrum and driving Beckenham backwards, although they do well to get it out very quickly. They get it swiftly down to the far side of the pitch, although Hannah Thornhill hangs onto the shoelaces of one of the Beckenham players and gets her down at the last second. And Sophia John did not want that player getting any further, so does very well to get her to the ground. This time Sian has taken the ball, and Thurrock have taken the turnover.
Go on, Lizzie!
They run straight back at Beckenham. So most likely wanting out of their own half. And Thurrock are just driven into touch. Once again, we're setting up for a line out. This time it is a Beckenham ball. The referee has awarded Thurrock with the penalty for a double throw by Beckenham, or a dummy throw. Brothers does well to take it very quickly, with Hannah Wilmot running very tightly into the pack, although Beckenham are not releasing. A very nice offload from India Harvey, straight to the hands of Sophie Tyler, who passed at the last second to Abby Jones. But another excellent tackle from Gio. This time it is Sarah Dyche running into the pack. This time to Sophia John. Once again, a bit of a high tackle from Beckenham, but unfortunately they were unable to bring her down anyway. And Thurrock inch ever closer to the try line. And that was a tackle without arms, I believe. And that has caused Jade Wong to stay down for a few seconds. But that doesn't deter Sarah Dyche, and another high tackle by Beckenham. And I think this could be a yellow card. And I'm correct. So it's the first yellow card of the game for Beckenham. So for the rest of this half, it looks as if Beckenham will be playing with 14 players. Thurrock appeared to be wanting to drive over the line and have been successful and have scored the third try of the game. So it's now bringing it to 17-0 to T-Birds. This kick might be a little bit easier for Sean, as it will be in the centre of the post, but of course, as Ralph has said before, you don't like the commentator's curse. However, that has not affected her, and that she has scored the conversion. So it's given Thurrock the extra 2 points, and by the looks of it, Beckenham will now be starting the next half on 14 players. This is a very unfortunate timing to get the yellow card. So the current score is 19-0 for this half of the game. I think it has been, especially towards the end of that half, Beckenham came back with quite a brute force, and obviously quite a strong competition for Thurrock. We hope that will continue into the next half, as the change of direction of the wind for Thurrock will definitely be an interesting change of play. So we will see you in the second half. Welcome back to the second half of the Thurrock versus Beckenham game. It was a bit of a long half time for some reason, but we are back and ready to play. The wind seems to have died down just enough for Thurrock to be able to get the kick over the 10.
Free ball, let's go!
But unfortunately, the tackler was not able to roll away underneath the pile of bodies. And although that was a very good run from Poppy, who saw the mistake by Beckenham, Beckenham have got the advantage of the kick. And what a good advantage it is. It is forced a knock on by Thurrock.
This was diet.
This time Thurrock once again are dominating the scrum and are very quick to get out, as Beckenham are doing well to
Get off! Hey!
another excellent run from number 15, Gio Comerford. This time Beckenham taking it out left with a very strong run through the middle of Thurrock. Gained several metres. The referee has awarded Beckenham with the advantage. I didn't quite see what it was for. Beckenham have decided to grab a kick the ball, but it has gone a little bit too far and has gone dead. The referee has called for Thurrock being offside. Beckenham have kicked into touch, which has given them several metres more towards the Thurrock try line.
Well, did you hear the new thing though? You didn't hear the new bangers though.
The Beckenham are taking their line out. This time being very careful not to do a dummy throw. But it's gone to Beckenham, although it has been dropped. It was an excellent pass from Izzy West under pressure. Number 12, Lizzie Nicol makes a breakthrough. Thurrock continue to drive Beckenham back as far as they can. Sam Wilmot has taken the ball and turns over and runs through the line. Although Beckenham have once again turned it back over. This is an amazing bit of play from both teams. Beckenham take it out wide. Number 13, Chloe Graves. But it's brought to ground by Sophie Tyler. This time it goes back to Bree Hill once again. They play it out to the other side. It's brought to ground by, I believe that was Lauren Paul. This time, Maddie Lockwood. Thurrock's defensive line doing well to be quick. And once again, Thurrock have turned over the ball again. This is something you'd expect from possibly a bit of international rugby. Brilliant catch by number 14, Olivia Haywood. Excellent tackle from, I believe that was Jade Wong. Beckenham have seen that they're not gaining the advantage from playing the ball. So this time they kick it out wide, and once again a high tackle from Beckenham. But they have brought it back for the earlier infringement and awarded Beckenham with the penalty.
That's right,
Beckenham runs a very hard line into Thurrock. They do well to bring her to ground. Beckenham are so close to the Thurrock line, they could probably reach out and touch it. And they've possibly made the break. Oh, and just short of the try line. No doubt becoming very tense for Thurrock. There's a growing and a mounting pressure from Beckenham continues. And Beckenham have got their first try of the game. So that's now bringing it to 19-5 to Thurrock. Beckenham have scored in a similar position to the place that Thurrock decided to score, so once again this will be a bit of a difficult kick, but no doubt Bree Hill will give it her best attempt.
Well done, girls. Well done, Beckenham.
Excellent kick it was. And Beckenham have gained their further 2 points in getting their conversion. So now it is 19-17.
Go on this, get an exit in! 19-7 now. The win is huge. Huh? You're right. I don't know, my fingers.
This little one. Okay, can you make this? Really tall.
Yeah, exactly.
Can you extend it as far as Oh, that was not okay.
We've got about.
Do you want one first? If you do it first and then.
They were in.
Yeah, this is proud.
Hang on this.
I'm not playing anymore.
Grace, are you.
I believe that is Amy.
So, no pain, but a little bit tender.
I believe that is Amy Patel coming on for Sian Fag.
Anything is there, so that's alright? I don't think it's broken.
Thurrock kick off to Beckenham and have the earlier issue that Beckenham did.
The next few days, so the next 3 days.
And it did not go 10. So this will be a scrum on the line, most likely.
You might need to make sure there isn't. I'd say at the moment it's probably a low suspicion.
Let's go!
It's my
Loads of work, you're going to breathe.
And that was the early yellow card that has come back onto the pitch, so it is once again 15-15.
Let's go! Height spin!
Scrum has very quickly collapsed once again on this side.
She keeps, every time someone does it, she keeps lying on the floor. Oh shit.
This time Rudders is very quick on the number 8 to stop her from gaining any further advantage. So the ball is pushed out to the far side. And Thurrock manages to stop Beckenham very quickly in their tracks. So once again, Beckenham use a win to their advantage, kicking far downfield as Hannah Thornhill chases. And she doesn't get to it, and the ball does go dead. And Thurrock elect to take the scrum. Once again, Thurrock are dominating the scrum. Managed to keep it in as long as possible. Although Thurrock have now got the advantage for Beckenham being offside. Rudders has taken the ball very quickly and passes out to India Harvey, who passes to Sophie Tyler, who passes very nicely to Izzy. And Hannah manages to correct her mistake, although it's just pushed into touch.
Lovely work, Wes.
Front row, high! Feet, high, no, use that shoulders. Come on.
This will once again be a Beckenham line out. Oh, sorry, it's a scrum.
Phil, let's go.
Beckenham have seen that they're gaining no advantage from pushing the scrum, so have decided to get it outwards to the backs on the far side. Although Thurrock are very quick defensively. But Beckenham are doing a very good display of passing through the hands, getting out even further to the side, seeing the advantage on the wing. And Beckenham have once again got the advantage penalty. To believe at some point in the game, Claire Phelps has come on. I'm not quite sure whose place she has taken. But Nicole Smith is very quick to see the mistake by Beckenham. Unfortunately, not quite quick enough to jump on it before Lizzie Nicol. It's a very excellent run from one of the Beckenham players, and they've once again got advantage. For Thurrock being offside. The referee is clearly unhappy with the number of offsides from Thurrock. The girls have decided to have a very quick talk to discuss the referee's concerns.
Small amount of things.
The kick for Beckenham has probably not gone quite as far as they would have hoped, but nonetheless it is a kick that has gone to touch and gained them the advantage. Beckenham have once again let the ball go to ground and let Thurrock take the turnover. Thurrock are very quickly moving their hands out. And once again Beckenham have tackled high. The referee doesn't seem to have seen it. But once again, a lovely tackle from Lizzie Nicol. Ball has just gone awry. And Beckenham have jumped on it very quickly and taken the turnover. And they've got it out to the far side where they can see that Thurrock are a little bit thin on numbers. But Thurrock have taken the turnover once again. They appear to have become quite a mess of bodies. And the referee has yellow carded another Beckenham player. What was that for? Did you see what that was for? It seems to be a little bit confusion why there was a yellow card there, but the referee's obviously seen something. And the wind has died down just a little bit for Beckenham. Oh, sorry, for Thurrock. Although I think that has just hit someone on the head in the crowd. This time Beckenham have taken the line, although Sam Wilmot was there just a little bit quicker to gather up the ball. This time Claire Phelps runs into contact and gains a vast amount of ground. Jade Wong does well to take the low ball. This time Amy Patel running into contact. Although they've once again got her around the neck. The ball goes a little bit higher than was expected, but Sophie Tyler does well to see the gap and runs through the middle of the Beckenham players. And although she offloads to number 13. But Beckenham are very pushed into touch by Thurrock.
Oh yeah, like he was like, what I'll watch. Remember we played that game? Oh, whole slide team.
This time it is a Thurrock line out. And Thurrock have done well to take it, although it was not thrown in straight.
Why have you literally...
When you see the father game?
Beckenham appear to be making a change.
Never knows.
Thurrock have dominated the scrum very easily, but the penalty has been given to Beckenham. They're very quick to get it out to the nearer side, but Sophie Tyler manages to Claire Phelps as well to do a very nice tackle. Beckenham very quickly run straight into the Thurrock defence. Once again, Beckenham are given the advantage for another offside, and that is a yellow card for Thurrock.
I think everyone knows that.
Ball has been kicked by Beckenham into touch.
It's because he's got 9 points. I remember when you first came pre-season, I was like, oh my god. You literally just ran everything. If the team got picked on Broncos, I think you'd start wrong. Are you actually on play next year? Yeah, I really want to.
Beckenham have very quickly taken the line out. Beckenham have obviously seen the advantage in moving the ball quickly from either side of the field. Very good hands once again from Gio Comerford, who has seen the advantage and has scored the second try. Ooh. Scored the second try of the game for Beckenham. And that will take them to 12-19, I believe. For the Thurrock team, Corin Birch has come on in replacement of Rudders.
Yeah. No, I hit it and I said to Jamie.
Very easy kick for Bree Hill. Taking it to 14-19. Time the ball has gone 10, and there has been a knock-on by Beth Pickers. This time it will be a scrum to Thurrock.
Firstly, it's at 4. It's at 4. That's not old for a dog. That's
Once again, Thurrock drive the scrum as hard as they can. Corin takes the ball out straight to the hands of Izzy Lush. Nice pass by India Harvey, but it is stolen by Beckenham and ground by Corin Birch. And another knock-on by Beckenham has given the ball to Thurrock once again. And the Beckenham yellow card is allowed to come back onto the pitch.
Amy, you stay. Amy, here. Shoot flanker. Go play!
And Beckenham are making a few changes. Oh, and also for the Beckenham, for the Thurrock team, Ella Loveridge has also come onto the field. Once again, Thurrock continue to drive Beckenham off of the ball in the scrum. Corin Birch is very quick to get it out. Unfortunately, now Thurrock has had a knock-on, and the referee has brought it back.
No, I don't like the way.
And this time it is a Thurrock penalty for the collapsed scrum. This time Captain Sam Wilmot runs it into contact. This time it is Claire Phelps. And once again Beckenham have got their arm round her neck. This time Corin Birch is taking it in. And Amy Patel has managed to clear out the ruck. And I believe Thurrock have got an advantage, I'm not entirely sure what for. And now one of the Beckenham players is kicking a Thurrock player in the back.
Go, Gio! Go, Gio!
And the referee has called it back for a Thurrock penalty.
Let's go, Beckenham!
Thurrock are no doubt gunning for that fourth try for the bonus point, as that'll be vital in their place in the table at the moment.
Big hit, go on, Lucy!
And Phelps makes a very quick pass off to Amy Patel. And this time it is Nicole Smith running into contact. And there has been an injury on the Beckenham side.
I don't like it, then I come into the game and I'm like, I'm a bit faster than half and half. I was like,
Oh, there.
yeah. Did you know him before?
Luckily, it appears that the injury is okay. This time it will be a Thurrock scrum.
And they like came back from Nottingham, so Nottingham or something like that. I was like, I don't know. Right.
Thurrock again continue to drive the scrum as far as they can. Number 9 for Beckenham was very quick off the mark. This time Ella Loveridge runs it into contact, although Beckenham are not releasing her. The referee's clearly not seen that the Thurrock player had her knees on the floor and has therefore awarded Beckenham with the penalty. It appears that the Thurrock yellow card has also been allowed back on the pitch. This time Thurrock once again dominating the scrum, although Beckenham have been able to get it out in time. And they've seen that they have the overlap. An excellent tackle by Corinne Birch, although it was seen as a high tackle. There's been quite a few high tackles in this game today, which is always unfortunate to see. Number 13, Chloe Graves, has made a break through the line, and but she's been taken out by Ella Loveridge, although I'm not sure what has happened. The referee has given the penalty. Thurrock's Claire Phelps runs a very hard line into the Beckenham defence. Very long pass to the other wing by Thurrock. Beckenham are doing an excellent job defensively at holding Thurrock at bay on their own try line. Corinne Birch has made a very nice box kick and it's gone through the legs of number 15. She managed to jump on the ball just in time, although Thurrock won the ruck, Beckenham have been awarded the penalty. Although Thurrock have taken the turnover, although that was a hit to the face by Beckenham, Beckenham have been given the knock-on. Thurrock have dominated the scrum once again, but for some reason the referee has given them the penalty. Thurrock are very quick off the line and have forced a mistake by Beckenham and have caused them to throw it off the pitch. Beckenham have taken the line out, although there was a bit of confusion who actually has possession of the ball. But Thurrock maintain possession. Claire Phelps once again runs it into contact. Thurrock have been given the advantage. Thurrock has done well to get it out wide as quickly as possible. And India Harvey's made an excellent offload to Captain Sam Wilmot. And the ball has gone straight to Hannah Thornhill, who's made a lovely kick that has managed to stay in and just gone out. That was an amazing option by Hannah that has gained her many more metres. So there seems to be a complaint from Thurrock for being tackled without the ball. Although the referee seems to think that the tackle was fine.
Hello, Nanny Smith. And Nanny B, in case you're watching.
Let's go, kids!
My mum's going to be like, you shout me out.
This time we've had Moji Banjo come on to the team for Thurrock for Nicole Smith. Beckenham have taken the line out with ease and have run straight back into the Thurrock line. Although the pressure continues to mount on from Thurrock, and they're making every tackle that they can. Nonetheless, Beckenham continue to push on. Thurrock seem to have got their second wind of the game with only probably about 3 minutes left, possibly less. But Hannah does well to gather the ball and turns around and immediately puts on the gas, trying straight back into the pack. Makes an amazing offload to, I can't quite see who that is. I believe that was Ella Loveridge. And Thurrock have been given a penalty. India Harvey has taken it as quickly as possible, although the referee has brought her back to the mark that he's given. This time Amy Patel runs it into contact. Followed very closely by Claire Phelps, who passes to Lauren Paul. This time Jade Wong passes to Sophie Tyler, who makes a break through the line, gets straight back up. She's not held. Who offloads very nicely to India Harvey. And Emoji Banjo takes hold of the ball. Runs sideways looking for a line break. Sorry, my words aren't quite coming out. I am a little bit biased and I am very excited for this game.
Yeah, it's hard. That's what people do.
And Thurrock have scored their try of this half, which has awarded them with the bonus point and will be very advantageous to them in their position in the table. So excellent play from Thurrock, and that has taken a lot of determination from their side against a very strong defensive side of Beckenham. So that now brings the score to 24-14 to Thurrock, with the conversion still to be taken. I believe that will be the last kick of the game. This conversion will be taken by Jess Grace. Unfortunately, it has just gone right, so the score remains 24-14, and that is Thurrock's win for the day. It's an excellent game from both sides. I don't think anyone should be going away disappointed today, so that was a very valiant effort from both teams. As once again an excellent game by Thurrock and by Beckenham, but next weekend Thurrock will be facing off against London Irish for the second time this season, so we'll be looking forward to that game, and hopefully we'll see you then.